Okay, boys, I just wanted to make a quick video. So this is my carnivore meal prep. Well, I don't have like Tupperwares and shit. I just have like this one big ass glass bowl, and I just cook everything I can and just stuff it in there and put a paper towel over it and put it in the fridge. Okay, so I don't usually eat this whole thing, but yeah. So let me just go over what's in this thing right now. So as you guys can see on the top is freaking ribeye. And like I was thinking like shit, you know, ribeyes are freaking expensive. But when I went to the store it said grass fed, so like oh shit, might be the good kind of ribeye, you know what I mean? And it was like 4 in a pack for like $10. Like oh shoot, 4, so I got like 1, 2, 3, 4 ribeyes. That's $10. Okay, look at my calculations. $10 for that. And then we got like, this was like 50% off on at Donkey. This you know, the Japanese Japanese type meat, the one that they put in the that you eat at like, you know, the Japanese restaurant where you cook by yourself. It's Yaki Toshi or some shit like that. That was like $3. That was $3, so that's $13 right now for all that meat on top. For all that meat on top, $13. And then on the bottom, can you see that bottom? There's a lot. That is a total of 12 eggs, and if each egg that you buy is 31 cents each, that's like $2.84. $2.84. So I would just say it's $4. $4 for 12 eggs. Are you kidding me? And then the ground beef, that's a 2 pounds of ground beef. 2 pounds of ground beef is like $4. Like this one was worth $4, so that would have been $8. But we'll just say $10, like, because I think in other stores it's like $5 a pound. But yeah, so $10, $27 for this whole thing, man. Bro, it's like $27 for one ribeye steak and like rice that'll give you brain fog and type shit. Like, come on, man. $27 for this carnivore meal? Like, are you kidding me? This will last probably like 3 days. I think like 3 days. This should last like 3-4 days. I mean, if you guys don't eat as like me, because I eat like a freaking truck, this could probably last like 4 or 5 days, not gonna lie. But I eat a lot, so 3 days divided by 3, $9. So $9 a meal on, this is a $9 meal, ribeye, $9 meal, $9. Are you kidding me? And yes, and there's like, people are saying like, oh shit, isn't that gonna be too expensive? Bro, I just did the calculations for you right in front of you, and there's ribeye steaks in this shit. Just put some ribeye, put some, dude, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Put some salt on that for the taste. Whoa. But yeah, so I'm experimenting with different types of meats. No homo. Like I just got like beef sinew like 2 days ago, and it freaking sucks. But I bought like the freaking big ass one. Let me see if I can get it in the fridge. Hold on. I'm gonna freaking give it to the dogs because I don't. It's too tough, but let me see. So this is my fridge. Let me on the light. This is my fridge. So we got another ribeye steak. See, as you guys can see, 4 ribeyes. You guys can see what that says. $10, 10.97. So basically $11 for a pound of ribeye. So $8.99 a pound. Pretty good. Grass fed. Oh, and brisket. Brisket is pretty tough, but I like it. I always like whenever I do like ground beef and eggs, I have also like a meat to eat it with. You know what I mean? So that's like, the ground beef and eggs is basically like my rice, and then the meat is the meat itself. So that's the way I like to eat my meals with. But yeah, dude, this beef sinew freaking sucks, bro. It's too tough. Dude, I want to give it to my dogs. I'm gonna give it to the freaking homeless dogs. Freaking make them stop barking at me type shit. But like, yeah, dude, I don't like that. Well, we're experimenting. So I used to do like I used to have pork chops instead of ribeye as my. I like it with the light off. It makes it look so cinematic. I used to have pork chops as the replacement for the ribeye, and that's pretty good. That's even cheaper. Like you can get 5 pounds for like I think like $10 or $15. It's insane. It's so cheap. It's freaking cheap, and there's like 20 pork chops in 5 pounds. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, me personally, I like beef is a little bit more juicy, but pork chop still pretty good. The thing is with pork chop, with pork in general, is like I get full less. Like I eat more pork than I do beef. So that's a little experiment I've done. But yeah, so carnivore is not that expensive, at least for me. Like I'm a brokey, you know, living by myself type shit, and I have to pay rent type shit. And yeah. So $9 a ribeye meal, like come on guys, it's not that bad. I'll see you guys in another. Dude, why do I always freaking tongue twisted this? Maybe I need to switch it up. See you later. Mwah. Okay, so I just recorded like 15 minutes worth of content or whatever, but the audio cut off midway. We're gonna do it again. Okay, so here is the carnivore grocery list, the one I use, the one that I've been doing. Okay, so we'll start with the meat section, bruh. Let me full screen this shit. So we got meat. I put it from highest to lowest. Okay, so the most expensive type of meat that we want to get is the ribeye meat, and that's $9 a pound. The one I got was $9 a pound. So in that 1 pound of meat, it was around $10. There was 4 ribeye pieces, 4 pieces of ribeye. So that I think that's pretty good. I think in other stores it costs more. So just look at you know, compare prices in different stores and shit, and you should be fine. The one below that, which I think is still freaking good, is chuck steak, and that's around $7.99 a pound from where I bought it. I think I bought it at cost less, and that's still pretty damn good, bro. I like the chuck steak is freaking juicy as freak, bro. But yeah, so there's a ribeye, there's a chuck steak, and then below that we have the beef brisket. Now this one, it's a bit more tough, you know, it's a bit more chewy. You gotta like chew at it. So if you have bad teeth, your problem. But that's around $5.79, so much more cheaper than those two. So these two are like the premium meats. Oh shit, these two are the premium meats. And then we got beef. What the freak does that happen? Beef brisket, and then okay. So the next one below that is a ground beef. So I use the ground beef and the eggs like how an Asian would use their rice. So ground beef and eggs together is like my rice. I just put 1 pound of ground beef, cook it in butter, make sure that it's cooked pretty good, and then throw in 6 eggs with it. Okay, so yeah. If you're too broke, right, you can't afford these beef products because everything on the top is beef ribeye, beef chuck steak, beef brisket, ground beef. The cheaper one would be pork. I wouldn't go so far to do chicken just because it's like white. It's like white meat. It's not red meat, and it's like I have to eat like 3 times more chicken to get the same amount of like satiation from beef or pork. Same thing with pork. Like pork, I have to eat more pork to feel satiated compared to eating beef. I think it's a nutrient thing, but yeah. So let's say you're too broke to get these. Get pork chops. I bought when I started off, I got the like a 5 pound worth of pork chops. Oh damn it, my freaking camera's gonna die. Let me change it. Pause. Okay, we're back. So I use about 6 eggs. I think it's where I was at. 6 eggs, 1 pound of ground beef. That's my rice, and then the meat portion would be ribeye steak, the chuck steak, and the beef brisket. If you're too broke for that, you got the pork chops, right? 5 pound of pork chops. I know 5 pounds of pork chops. That would be around. I think it was around like $15, $10 to $15. It was cheap. I got like freaking. It was a big ton of pork chops, like that much, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I bet there was like 20 pork chops in that $15 worth of stuff. So it was a pretty good deal. Okay, and honestly, pork chops taste hella good. It's just that I eat more pork than I do beef. That's just the thing. Okay, and then right, eggs. They're around 31. The cheapest one I saw at my stores were 31 cents an egg. And then the most expensive ones would be 38 cents an egg. So that means $1 is worth 3 eggs. $2, 6 eggs. $3, 9 eggs. Can you believe that? $3 is 9 eggs. So $2 is 6 eggs. Like, come on, guys. Like, you think 6 eggs is a lot? Like, that's the equivalent of you eating a bag of chips. You buy a bag of chips for $2 or some shit like that, and that's you eating 6 eggs. Which would be better? Of course, the 6 eggs, because 6 eggs high in cholesterol, and that's bad for you. Shut the freak up, bro. Cholesterol, you need it for your testosterone, bruh. Testosterone is created from cholesterol, so of course it's good. Eggs have a lot of fat. Eggs have a lot of protein. You know, the golden age of bodybuilding, all they ate was steak and eggs, for a reason, because steak and eggs are damn nutritious. Like I forgot who said it, but they were saying that, you know, they had their own belief on eggs. Here was that if 30 eggs a day will lead is like a small dose of freaking steroids. Can you believe that? That's what they believe. So that just kind of puts into perspective on how valuable bodybuilders back in the day valued eggs, and nowadays it's freaking looked down upon because feminists or some shit. I have no idea. Some vegans saying, don't kill the chickens, kill the plants type shit. You know what I mean? So anyway, off topic. So that's the meat section. And then the other thing you should buy is pink Himalayan salt and butter. So the pink Himalayan salt I got is right here. It's actually just for my mom. She just like poured some. She only poured me some. She's like, hey, salt's not good for you. But again, salt is electrolytes and it actually tastes good. It makes your food taste good, okay? As you want to get pink Himalayan salt instead of the other ones, because the other ones have like anti-caking agents, and that's not good. That's not good. Okay, pink Himalayan salt, the only ingredient is, well, pink Himalayan salt. Can it focus? Pink Himalayan salt. Oh shit, it's backwards. My bad. But yeah, the only difference is, yeah. Wait, what the fuck was I saying? Don't get the one with anti-caking agents. That's bad for your testosterone. Okay. You want to get the pink Himalayan salt? You can buy this at Ross. I saw it at Ross for about $4. I think it's a little bit smaller than this, and it's like it's the one that you have to grind, like that one, and it's not already in the sugary form, but it is what it is. $4, and so, dude, salt will last you forever. So, dude, this will last you a hell of a long time. Butter, $7 to $8. That's for the big block. I got the big ass block, so it's not even that big. It's like this. I'm like, let me try to make a 3D space for y'all. It's like a big block. There's a small block and then the big block. I got the bigger block. It's around $7 to $8. Don't get the one with any other ingredients besides, I think it's, what the freak is in butter? Milk or cream. Don't get anything else that has like seed oils or anything else in it. Just one ingredient, butter. That'll be good. Okay. And yeah, so all of that together is the grocery list. So as I was saying, like in the very beginning of the video, is that if one meal is roughly $9, if you work a minimum wage job, that's $9.25, right? If one normal minimum wage job day is an 8-hour shift, so if you work for one day, that will last you 1 week, 1 week worth of food, okay? And 1 week worth of work is 37 days worth of food. So I broke down the math down below, so it makes a little bit more sense. So let's say that one meal costs $9, and you have 7 days in the week. 9 times 7, 63. So $63 a week. Okay? 1 day of work is $9.25 an hour times 8, and that's $74, right? And then you subtract the taxes. I'm assuming it's like around 10%. So taxes, you minus 7.4 because you just moved the decimal 1 point. And then that's $66.6. So as you guys can see, it's a little bit more than your $63. So hell, you can eat 10 more eggs, 11 more eggs, because if each egg costs 30 cents, you can eat 11 more eggs to get your in one day worth of work. Okay? Now to convert that into the 1 month, 63 times 429. 429 is basically how many weeks there are in a month, right? Because 7, 14, 21, 28. That 29 is basically that 2 more days in the month. So $270.27. $70.27. That's 1 month worth of food. 925 times 40 equals 370. 40, like 40 hours a week, you know, normal minimum wage job type shit. It is $370. $370 minus 37, move the decimal 1, but because 10% taxes, it's worth you make $333 a week. Okay? So, as you guys can see, you got like $50. There's a $50 difference. $50 difference. So $50 extra change to spare. Okay? But, so yeah. But Elijah, that's only 1 meal a day. Right? Like, well, I just showed you what 1 meal is. Like that. The thing is with the carnivore diet, like meat is the most satiating. Red meat is the most satiating food there is. Like if you eat carbs, like you know that you can just overeat that shit. But when you eat meat and it stops tasting good, you're gonna be full for the rest of the day. And me personally, I eat a lot. Okay, I personally eat a hell of a lot of food. So $9 is kind of pushing it. And especially that was the $9 estimation with a ribeye steak. So it'd be much more cheaper. Like if you went full on the lowest brokey thing you can do. Let me full screen my face. The lowest brokey thing you could do is ground pork, right? Ground pork is around $3 to $4. I'm pretty sure it's $3 ish, right? Ground pork, eggs, and then pork chops or beef brisket. That's like a $5 or $6 meal, bro. $6. And that would a day, $6 a day. Are you kidding me? So the $9 is on the high end. Okay. So you guys saying that it's not worth it? It's not worth it. It's too expensive. Like, come on. I just broke down the freaking math for you guys, and I know I took math only last time I took math was in high school, but I'm pretty sure the calculations are correct. So yeah, imagine that. Like it's only $270. Imagine how much more expensive eating freaking chips are. I just told you like $2 for a bag of chips, and you're still hungry after that, and it's worsening your health. You know, the energy drink. An energy drink like is worth $3.50. Like the Monster and what's that other one? Rhine, like the one I use at my Daily in the Life video. That's worth $3.50. $3.50, bro. That's 11 eggs. You could have had 11 eggs for that one energy drink. Are you kidding me? So just think about like what are you actually buying, and how is that affecting your health? Like, how is that affecting your wallet? Like honestly, so it's really carnivore is not that expensive. It's honestly not that expensive. I'm living by myself and I'm still able to maintain. Like I'm not really struggling with getting enough meat in the day. You know, I'm not really struggling like, oh shit, man, my fridge ain't full type shit. My fridge is still pretty pretty full. Oh wait, I showed you guys my fridge. It's still pretty good, and it's a small ass fridge. So yeah, the cost of being on carnivore versus the cost of eating all those junk food, feeling like shit, you know, having brain fog, not being able to focus, feeling like a fat slob, being lazy, feeling lazy. Like what does that cost? How much would you pay for that? You know. So yeah, that's just my little 2 cents. Okay, so I'll see you guys in another video. Deuces. Oh, don't press that camera. I have to press the